All right, guys, welcome back to season 2 of our Army Rebuild Dynasty. Again, reminder, we do have a little bit of audio issues, so we're voicing this over. We got UAB coming to town. They are 5-3. We are 2-4. We had to sim our first 5 games. We only play 6. We sim 6. So, yeah, we had a rough start to the season, but we're hoping to turn this around here. UAB has a decent squad. It looked like they had a really good running back coming their way. But we have George Ibbara, and George Ibbara is a monster, dude. This dude is fast around the edges. So we run that rocket toss. It is very, very adamant. But play number 2, we do end up fumbling the ball here. Not a great start by our offense. McMillan is known to fumble the ball quite a bit. But man, Brent Gordon, our cornerback, is a monster. This dude is going to fetch so much money at the end of the season. 4th and inches, though, this guy was causing us a huge problem. Devin Roach. I don't know who this dude is, but this guy was causing us major problems. So every time I was getting a chance to hit him, I was hit sticking him because this dude was a huge, huge issue for us. So yeah, we're down 7-0. Our offense was not moving the ball. They were playing the outside really well. And as you can see, Roach is just absolutely killing us and gutting us. He's 4 for 68 right now. But right there, Malik Autry, I had to show that. That's our transfer 5-star, man. He is a monster up the middle. Even though Roach does score right there, right on top of Autry. Nonetheless, Autry does have a couple of good games for us this year. But yeah, of course, we got to feed God's power. This guy was huge for us last year, and to see him go back to the fullback role is tough, but hey, it's all part of the game. But then we still have George Ibarra, and look at this, man. Look at the speed. This guy has so much speed. He is great around the edge, and this game is one of his best games of the year by far. Of course, we got to fire the cannon. Perfect. Let's go. We're at home. Like I said, we needed that. We're down 14-7 right now, but Nate Rogers, man, we gave these guys a lot of time. And we just kind of got to the point where we were their motion was causing us a lot of problems, but we got out of that on 4th down. We stopped them. But then, of course, we still got Randall Kidd, our number 1 back that still has quite a bit of speed around the edge as well. And of course, we're mogul. We're making that option great again, so we try to run that option all the time. But again, another on the edge there, and Kidd's so fast. That's why we're recruiting. We're trying to get speed at running back. I'm not too worried about power unless we're putting him at fullback. Right now, my main focus is getting speed on this team, and that way we can start using the edges a lot more. But they were still gashing us in the passing game. Brent Gordon's our best corner, but that's not about it. But that's really if we got the number 1 receiver locked down for sure. But this was just before half. A pass, getting Aiden Self in there for a field goal, go up 17-14, down 14-0, scoring 17 unanswered. Very big deal, very awesome. Definitely going into half up 17-14 was huge. But stopping Devin Roach was definitely our number 1 objective here. So we were sticking him at every corner we could possibly do. And by the second half, he is out of the game. So we do not have to worry about him no more because he was the largest concern for this team. We could not stop him in the running game at all. So getting him out of the game was paramount to trying to get this game where we could win it because it was very, very hard to get through him in the first half. But again, as these games around the country don't really affect us right now because we're not good enough to matter. So USC winning over Ohio State is awesome, but it does not matter to us because we just don't have the record to compete with those guys yet. So we're still just trying to win the American. That quarterback counter is one of my favorite plays. Of course, hitting a bar out there outside, and again, big yards. I think he was close to being over 200 yards at that point. Then Kidd around the corner, of course, a huge cut inside, big touchdown. Our 2 running backs carry us this whole season. They are just awesome, awesome players. I mean, we had a lot of fun with these guys. Now we're up 24-14. Of course, we fire in that cannon. Like I said, we had a Georgia Bar again. I mean, I can't even stop. Look at this guy. This guy right here is well over 250, 260 plus yards. And then I finally got notice of how many yards he was at. And that's when I started, okay, we got to go for the record. We got to go for the American conference record. We got to go for the Army record. We have to go for the national record, which is some RGP, Ryan. I think I got 423 or something like that. But we have to get the ball back first. And stopping their offense, like I said, they had a good offense. I mean, honestly, they were a tough one to stop. But as you can see, Roach is out of the game. But still, this guy was their backup. Wasn't nearly as fast or shifty, but he still causes a couple problems here or there. As you can see, he's just gashing us up in the middle. But again, those motion plays are very confusing. So then, yep, got a touchdown here. We're on the edge. Very tough to stop for us, at least. We're just not there yet, defensive wise and talent wise, to make all those kind of stops. But yep, Georgia Bar again. This is the fourth quarter. This is when I found out we were going for the record. A big 80-yard touchdown run here. He is literally unstoppable when he gets around the corner. That 95 speed makes him very, very hard to stop. And I feel like at some point we're gonna have to pay him a lot of money too, like Brent Gordon the same way. So, like I said, we're up 38-21. This game's pretty much over. 3rd and 8. We got to make a play here. We get McMillan on those plays. Like I told you, those play action passes are going to turn into pretty much a run play for the quarterback. But I was a big idiot and started to celebrate and fumbled into the end zone. So we gave up the ball there, which would have put us up, 45-21, which again, the game's pretty much over anyway. But nonetheless, would have gave us a little more things. So I got to stop messing around a little bit and just keep scoring touchdowns here. But yeah, then again, like I said, this is a little rundown at the end here. Mainly the thing I wanted you guys to objectify here is George Ibbara going for the record. And here's the last one. This is an 88-yard touchdown run. This was pretty much to lock up the record. He finished this game with a phenomenal 381 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. This solidified his role in our offense. He will never leave the starting lineup for us. He has been literally the turnaround for this whole offense. And Randall Kidd is really good too, don't get me wrong. But George Ibbara and his speed really makes a huge difference around the edge there. So getting him and locking him down for long term on this team is very important. 13 rushes, 381 yards, 4 touchdowns. Unbelievable. But again, we got the Brent Gordon wanted to make one last appearance in this game, and he got us a pick. Again, he's going for that Jim Thorpe Award, the Bronco Nagurski Award. We could have ran Ibbara one more time, but we just we had a little bit of class here, hit the kneel down, let it go, no worries. We're out of this game. Big win after being down 14-0. We win 45-21, 28 points in the second half. George Ibbara definitely got player of the game, 13 rushes, 381, 4 touchdowns. Unbelievable running back. For a freshman running back, definitely making an impression out for the Army Black Knights. So let's get out of this game and we'll see if we pick up any recruits. But of course, first off, we're going to get that single game rushing record for the American Conference. We got the Army one too, but for some reason it didn't show up. Whatever though, I know we were, because the Army one's like 301, so we beat that as well. But nonetheless, George Ibbara picking up again. Left tackle Zambrano here is a 3-star gem. I'm kind of learning though. I'm spending a little too much money on recruits, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, guys, appreciate you watching. This is the end of the video. We had tons of fun with these guys. Lots of fun with George Ibbara getting a big comeback here. So feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff. You know it's much appreciated. And stay tuned because we got Air Force next week and we murdered them. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you guys soon.